Welcome back to my channel, my friends. Your coach, Mr. Magnifico from Gravity 2. Looking at Module 4, Lesson 12. We have a problem. You get it? Yes, a problem. In Mrs. Elliott's garden, 1/8 of the flowers are red, 1/4 of them are purple, and 1/5 of them remaining flowers are pink. If there are 128 flowers, how many? Here's the question: how many how many flowers are pink? We are working with tape diagrams, so I encourage my students to draw a tape diagram. So let's draw a total. What is the total? The total is how many of the one item you have, and that's 128 flowers. And the problem also tells us that 1/8 of those flowers are red. And it also reminds us that 1/4 of these flowers are purple. So see, creating a type diagram helps you to visually see what the problem is and how to solve it. And also says that 1/5 of these are pink, of the remaining flowers. All right, so that's the key, the remaining flowers, 1/5 of that pink. So if you wanted to do this in this manner, you can say that these two can be add up together. That's what we're going to do. We're going to, so we drawing the diagram is step 1. Step 2 is going to be to add these two to find out how much is the total of them. So it's 1/8 plus 1/4. We notice that we have a common denominator, so we have to make it common. And we know that the 4 can be multiplied by 2 to become an 8. So we're going to leave the 1/8 alone, and we're going to multiply the 1/4 times 2. Now we have the 1/8 plus 2 times 1 equals 2, and 4 times 2 equals 8. When you add this up, that will be 1 plus 2 equals 3/8. Okay, now we know that these two combined equals 3/8. However, we don't even know how many flowers is that. So now we have to look at what is 3/8 of the 128 flowers. So that's going to be our step 3. So we're going to find out what is 3/8 of 128. Which, to make it easier for us to find the answer, we give the whole number a denominator. And we're going to multiply across. 3 times 8 is 24. We carry 2 over. 3 times 12 equals 36, and 3 equals 38. So, and 8 times 1 equals 8. So now you know that this is a division divided by 8. 8 goes into 38 4 times. 4 times 8 equals 32. Subtracting 32 from 38 equals 6. Lower the 4. Now you ask yourselves, how many groups of 8 can you make out of 64? And the answer is obvious, is 8. 8 times 8 equals 64. So we have a remainder of 0. So now we know here that, let me rewrite this. We know now that 3/8 of 128 flowers equals 48. So now we need to know how many remaining flowers do we have. So that will be step number 4. Step 4. What are the remaining flowers? Well, how do we get the remaining flowers? Well, if we have a total of 128 flowers minus the red and purple flowers, okay, so the answer is 80 flowers. Now, from this remaining total, we need to know how much is 1/5 of them, which are the pink ones. So this is going to be your step 5. We're going to say how much is 1/5 of the remaining flowers, remaining flowers, which is 80. we're gonna multiply again, and now we can make the whole fraction by giving it a denominator of 1. So this is going to be 85ths. So what is 80 divided by 5? And let's see, 80 divided by 80 divided by 5. That's 1. 1 times 5 equals 5. We got a 3. Bring the 0 down, and you see how many 5s go into the 30, and that is 6. 6 times 5 equals 30. And the remainder is 0. So let's rewrite that the way it should be written. So now we know that 1/5 of 80 equals 16. So now we can say that they have 16 flowers. So 1/5 of pink, okay, 1/5 of the pink flowers of the 80 equals 16. Okay, my friends, watch the video. It is an excellent video created by Truly Yours. I hope you're learning and it's helping you understand. I'm missing a number here, so that where's the number? That'll be 16. Learned mathematics. It is a fun subject. You will get it. I promise you. Signing out from Gravity 2, your coach, Mr. Magnifico.